Hey, y'all, please welcome to the show this morning with the one and only Jeff Johnson with 3 things you need to know. What up, Jeff?
Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up, man?
Man, happy to have you this morning. I know you got a lot.
Man, it's so much, brother. And I want to start with, there was an interesting piece that was written in the Los Angeles Times about the reason that, one of the major reasons that Donald Trump is likely to run for president. And do you know what that reason, beyond his narcissism, beyond his desire to wreak havoc, beyond his desire to cause confusion?
What?
Because if he runs for president, he is likely not to be prosecuted in the nearly half a dozen potential investigations or indictments that may be coming.
Oh, wow.
And that running for president, not legally, because the prosecutors in these places have no legal grounds not to prosecute him if he's running for president. It's political.
Right.
And so it speaks to the best case scenario, the political absurdity that exists when a prosecutor would not do his or her job because of the political implications. It also speaks to cowardice in many cases of those that are more concerned about keeping their job than doing their job. And that is why I am so excited about some of the people that I see running for office that actually don't believe they want to be in office for the rest of their life. They believe that they are running for office and being elected to actually get something done. Right. And that in getting that done, that's what their job is, not having a position for 4 years, 8 years, 16 years, 35 years. And we'll talk more about that because, you know, there's a lot of mayor's races next week that I want to get to. The second thing that I want to talk about is there is a huge bust statue that was created for the 55th anniversary of the Black Panther Party for Self-Defense. It's actually the first permanent piece of art to honor the Black Panther Party for Self-Defense in Oakland, which is the town in which they were created. And this bust of Huey Newton was unveiled this weekend in Oakland, California. And Rick, as an activist, as somebody that came up in the activist community, the Black Panther Party for Self-Defense is really who helped frame for me what power could look like.
Right.
And whether it was books that they read or their commitment to discipline, and Fred Hampton in particular for me, the Black Panther Party for Self-Defense really defined for me as a young person what I had the capability of doing. And so I'm so pleased to not only acknowledge the 55th anniversary of the Black Panther Party for Self-Defense, and please, when you say it, make sure you put self-defense on the end. I'm excited that this honoring of Huey P. Newton as a representative of so many men and women was unveiled. Last but not least, before I get out of here, I was very pleased and also simultaneously disconcerted to see the comments from Ted Sarandos, the president, CEO of Netflix, saying that I screwed up as it relates to the Dave Chappelle piece. And he claimed that he screwed up not only because he didn't extend the level of humanity that he felt he should to LGBTQI plus employees. He did what so many people do, Dave, and that is allow offense to equal hate. And I am so proud of Dave Chappelle for not bending, not because he's not acknowledging that people were offended, but that he's refusing to say that you being offended means what I said was hateful.
Right, right.
And we need more of that. Because whether you're an activist or a preacher or a comedian or a storyteller or an artist, you need the room to be able to create the things that are provocative and offensive. Because the things that are provocative and offensive that aren't hateful are the things that push us to have conversations that we wouldn't otherwise have.
And it's a difference, Jeff. It's a difference.
It's a huge, and sometimes it's a fine line.
Right.
Right. And so I want to acknowledge that. I want to acknowledge the complexity of it. But as a society, we have bent so much to the offense of people that we have removed the ability to raise provocative conversation or comedy or art. And so I think we need to acknowledge those that are offended. But that doesn't mean we need to label the one who offended as something that they're not. And so this is a salute to all the courageous people who are saying, you're not going to define me as something I'm not, even as you hold me accountable for what I've actually done. And Dave Chappelle is not the only one that's done that. There are so many that don't have his celebrity that are killed on the vine because people are not courageous enough to defend those who are honest, even when they're not hateful. Those are three things I got, Rick. Y'all can hit me at Jeff's Nation and Men Thrive on all social media. Man, I love so much having the honor to be a part of this morning show, Rick.
Man, we love you.
Celebrate you this morning, man. Thank you.
No, we love you, Jeff. Appreciate you, bro.